Welcome back to another video. We reacting to the 25 most powerful One Piece characters of all time. This was made 3 years ago, so you know it's quite changed, especially now. So let's see how accurate it is 3 years ago. Go back in time a little bit.
It's showing no sign of stopping anytime soon, with Ichiro Oda saying he has plans for at least 10 more years. In its runtime,
it was 10, then it was 5, then it was 2, then I just hope he just gives Luffy the One Piece. Luffy, the One Piece was about friends and family. It's not about the destination. It's about the friends you make on the way.
We have seen a variety of strong characters that just keep getting more powerful.
Got you.
The series rolls on. And
got you.
We'll be looking at some of the strongest characters to date.
Oh, let me think. Was Aokiji? Are you gonna count Aokiji as a villain because he worked for the Marines, or are you not gonna count him? Especially 3 years ago. 3 years ago, did he join the Blackbeard Pirates 3 years ago? One Piece moves mad fast. I don't remember.
To start us off, it's the Straw Hat rivalry that's been going on since they joined the Straw Hats. It's a tie between Rorana Zoro and Vin Smoke Sanji.
Okay.
Three-sword style samurai and the fire-footed chef of the Straw Hat Pirates.
Now, of course, if I just did a ranking video, we know that Zoro is far in a way past Sanji. Now, Sanji can gain some more abilities. I think it's in the anime where he shows off his Conqueror's Haki, right? Now, Sanji could just gain observation and ornament. Well, he'd be alright. I don't think if he gets Conquerors.
Since the time skip, the two have considerably more power and have always been equal, more or less, since they've both taken down powerful adversaries.
Yeah.
Zoro has been.
Too bad they don't consider Sanji a worst generation because he was more low-key. Or is he not considered one of the worst generation or super? I think he's. Is it the worst generation or the supernovas? Which one is he? Because I know he's not a worst generation like Luffy and Zoro because of something in the arc. He was more low-key. He doesn't have all the achievements. What's this? Ah! What's this? Alright, never mind.
Kaido and the Beast Pirates. Of the All-Stars, Jack is the captain of the Mammoth and the third strongest of Kaido's All-Stars.
I mean, that's fair.
As a massive, short-tempered warrior, he's capable of leveling an entire city with ease. On top of his giant held down until he himself was imprisoned due to
this guy right here, Magulium. I refuse to listen to what he has to say. Magulium, he is extremely powerful.
To his cruel and excessive violence towards the prisoners. He was let out to quell the riots, but instead joins up with Blackbeard. However, how strong is he? Well, he hasn't yet fought or shown his power.
When we return for winter.
I don't care if the comments roast me for having ads. Bro, tell me when you pay for my YouTube premium, alright?
Yes.
I ain't monetized at all.
He was said to be on par with Magellan, the ruler of Impel Down.
Oh, so that's a different guy. That's Seiryu, the guy with the sword.
The rounds of the prison more often due to the fact Magellan often has digestive issues. Now he's currently one of the main members of Blackbeard's crew. Sabo comes in at number 22. Being the chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army, Sabo is ranked just below Monkey D. Dragon in terms of power within the organization. He's the twin brother of Ace and Luffy. While not related by blood, the three have been best friends since they were kids and swore to be there for one another. In the Dressrosa arc, Sabo soon takes the mantle of Flame Fist when Ace's Devil Fruit appears again. Luffy was going to enter a tournament for the prized fruit, but gladly offered it to Sabo, knowing it'd be in good hands. Even without the Flame Fruit, Sabo was capable of fighting the best, including Jesus Burgess and Fujitora. Now here is an interesting villain with some next level.
Now, why doesn't Fujitora fold Sanji? We all know Sanji is extremely powerful. Now, I'm going to even say this why didn't Fuji, of course, plot progressive reasons, but Fujitora could have folded Sanji. We all know that. That fight is not a feat for Sanji, because Fujitora could have folded. I believe he's more powerful than Kizaru, but since he's older, he looks older and with an impairment, he just don't be going all out like that. So But he killed it. Man almost folded Dofi.
Powers. One of the 7 warlords of the sea and the most powerful underworld boss at the time of Dressrosa, Doflamingo was the most powerful adversary Luffy had faced both in Raw.
Was he the only warlord by Dressrosa? Or did they? No, because they met Crocodile because Alabasta. Oh.
Power and stature. With the power of the string fruit, Doflamingo could not only cut through just about everything, but could control anyone like a puppet on a string. Not only that, but he was the first real demonstration of an awakened devil fruit power. This was a pivotal fight in the One Piece story when the powers of post-time skip Luffy were tested. Luffy couldn't fight with...
Bro, why does Smoke always pop up, right? He is the Renji of that universe. Man thinks he's out doing his thing. Justice, fights, callings, all of that. But nah, he really about to get folded to tell you how powerful he is. You know, because Renji is used as a measuring stick in Bleach. Vegeta is used as a measuring stick in Dragon Ball Z. Smoker gotta be used as a measuring stick in One Piece. Or whoever the measuring stick is. You know, someone who has to lose to show you how powerful it is. For the main person to come in and be like, oh my god, that's serious. And folds him entirely. Keep watching though.
With his normal means either, so he had to go another level. Year 4. Of all the stars in Kaido's crew, the 2 that rank at the top directly under him are King and Queen. While they'd bicker and disagree with this ruling, the 2 are pretty similar in power level. King of Conflagration is a powerful foe, possessing a devil fruit that allows him to turn into a Pteranodon. Queen of Plague, on the other hand, has yet to show his true powers, though. These characters have yet to make an appearance in the anime as of making this video, but being the top dogs under Kaido must mean they're...
This video was made 3 years ago, and they just made their appearance this year. That's amazing, yo.
Extremely powerful. This has to be one of the better fights of recent memory. After years and years of One Piece fights and villains...
Katakuri should have folded Luffy, though. I'm only 3 minutes in this video, so I'm bugging out.
Finally had the mirror image to Luffy. Katakuri is one of Big Mom's sweet generals and the elder of the Giants Oven in Daifuku.
Oh, wow, that just sounds racist.
Fruit, giving his body similar properties to Luffy, cranked up to 11.
Got you.
With stronger haki and a better grasp on his powers, the fight between Katakuri and Luffy was legendary.
Is it though?
Lengthy. In the end, Luffy could just barely beat him after pulling out all the stops against Katakuri. It was a match of equals, and it tested Luffy for sure. There's a lot we can say about Luffy, captain of the Straw Hat Pirates and future king of the pirates.
Okay, so 18 is Luffy, right? Now, if you read the manga, or at least the anime adaptation, this was made 3 years ago, is he instantly propelled as the top 5 combatant or not? Because if you look at the top 5 in One Piece right now, it is Blackbeard, Akainu, Kaido. I think Kaido could still get up and fold some people, of course. Then I'd say Luffy. If you're gonna bring Luffy in the top 5. Then I'd say not Big Mom, Shanks. But we still have to see Shanks' power. And you know, if One Piece Red is canon or not, that's up to you. I don't know.
The Rubber Man himself has been beating up baddies and saving the day for over 20. The list is endless. It just keeps growing with every new adventure. Of all the things, soon he may be number 1. Here's another.
But is he number 1 now? Nah, because But if Blackbeard ever learns hockey, this is 3 years ago, so I don't know if he learns hockey even now. He'd be the strongest in the verse because he'd have conquerors. Now he too scared.
Has shown an indirect indication of their power without actually being in battle. Ben Beckman is the first mate to Shanks, and being a first mate to one of the 4 emperors gives him a lot of power and authority.
Got you.
On top of status, Ben is said to have the highest IQ out of anyone in Easy Blue. During the War of the Best, Kizaru chose not to fight him, even though he had taken a swing at Whitebeard himself. This implication shows that Ben isn't one to be taken lightly.
And that feat is heavy disregarded because Kizaru still attacks anyway. So,
as I said earlier, we haven't seen the full
next,
mate that's shown his power.
Marco. Ooh. I'm sorry. This video is going to be 20 minutes if I keep talking about One Piece.
Strongest first mate in the show at the moment. Well, aside from the power. He's an intelligent Goku ate the Hito Nomi fruit that allows him to transform into a giant golden Buddha, which is presumably where he gets his namesake. With one
mode. But Sengoku, of course,
He was able
he's
to
out of
stand
his
up
prime. So
Blackbeard after taking Whitebeard's Quake fruit. While Marco was impressive as a first mate, the honor of the strongest first mate in One Piece goes
got
to
you.
Silver's Rayleigh.
Yeah, and he old and he's still folded.
Known as the Dark
And you know, if you see him in a cage, he bored.
Even after all these years after Goldie Roger was executed, Rayleigh is still a very formidable opponent. He's a match back when the Pirate King Goldie Roger was still alive.
Garb.
Fired from a cannon. Sora and Ryokugyu.
Yeah,
These
if
two joined the Marines during the 2-year time skip when the world government had a draft. They replaced the 2 vacant admiral seats after Aokiji's resignation and Akainu's promotion. While we have yet to see a demonstration of Ryokugyu's power, Fujitora has shown to be an excellent swordsman.
3 years ago. Yeah, okay.
Despite his lack of sight, the man can handle himself quite well. Fujitora can manipulate gravity with the Sushi Nomi fruit.
And should be able to fold everyone in One Piece that says, "Oh snap, the One Piece has a higher gravitational pull than any other anime because the wall is bigger." How? And I don't even know what I said. How? Because the world is bigger. It's 2.5. I'm like, yo, shut up, One Piece fans, man, please.
Now we're getting into the really powerful players.
Kizaru.
Or Kizaru, as he, given that he's a Logia type, and from the start we see his power by easily taking out.
All right, Aokiji. I think Aokiji definitely. I know Aokiji beats Kizaru in a fight because Aokiji simply just has the counter to Kizaru's fruit. It's a video if you guys want it, but how long will that video take me? Rushed wise, a day. Developed wise, a week.
Out Luffy because, as it turns out, rubber loses a lot of elasticity when frozen. Would you have guessed that one of them was a
Mihawk? Yeah, sure.
player human with no devil fruit powers?
It's Mihawk top 5 though. Mihawk top 5 because he enjoys.
Well, prepare to be even more surprised later on the list. Dracula Mihawk is the world's best swordsman.
Of course.
Which he passed as is known as is the has made him dangerous to pirates. During the Marineford arc, he gave Whitebeard a run for his money and was able to land a critical blow on the most powerful emperor.
Akainu over Mihawk. All right, if that's 8. Now this is 3 years ago. Of course.
Time skip, Akainu has been promoted to Fleet Admiral, making him as the leader of the army whose goal.
Dragon though, he don't got no feet. He got a rainstorm that we think was made by you, that was made by him, or wasn't made by him. We don't know. We don't know. Now, until that revelation comes about, or until Oda writes more things about Dragon, sure. But since it most likely they're going to talk about fights with the Dragon, but never draw it or write it. They're going to mention it. There's going to be an all-screen fight like Punk Hazard, all that good stuff. So
to overthrow the world government, Dragon has. I've seen how his status at 5 and getting into the top.
See, if you put a feetless guy in the top 10 Dragon based off his bounty alone, and then you're gonna put Big Mom over him, I don't understand where the correlation is. I know she's an emperor. I think she's. Who's the new empress? I'm not gonna spoil that.
Contenders for King of the Pirates. Yet, oddly enough, this entry is a way to manipulate the souls of others, even within the world government. While he was battling illness for most of the show,
Whitebeard, this was 3 years ago. Why not?
Man Black one closer. Blackbeard is the main antagonist of the show's over.
Yeah, he'd be over Whitebeard, especially Devil Fruits wise. He's over most people in the verse.
Aside from his Devil Fruits visions, win hands down. His raw physical strength is legendary.
And then Kaido's over Blackbeard. Could Kaido fold Blackbeard, or could Blackbeard fold Kaido? If we talk it now, I think Kaido gives anyone a run for his money.
Legendary.
Now Kaido gives it.
With this fruit, Kaido is about a guy, just a normal one-armed guy with a sword. Yep.
Now Shanks still got this like one of the best feats, one of the best showings to conquer Sakura in this whole thing, but he doesn't really have any other feats unless you think One Piece Red is canon. And of course, Shanks is still top 5 because he's an emperor, and I hope it's explained how he's an emperor much later in the manga. Because right now we're focusing on the difference. Nope, can't say that either.
Than Kaido. He's more powerful than any of them. He shanks red hair payday before he gave himself.
And then you put Roger. Yeah, sure. Roger's number 1. Top 25. I wish they would give him more feats, of course. But since we know he fought, he tussled with Whitebeard. He tussled with Garp. Everyone coming to near death, but no one really having defeat. So he still mates with Garp, Whitebeard a lot. And probably Sengoku, since he mentioned Sengoku's name in that one little scene. Like and subscribe for more. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And what's up?